Hi Virgo, welcome to Mystic Soul Mornings. My name is Jess. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here. Virgo, before I got ready for your reading and got your deck and all of that, I was feeling like a really big star quality to you, like a star seed quality. You are meant to do something very big in this lifetime. And I just got like the sense of like, I don't know, you just being like somewhere where a lot of people look up to you and see you, and you just doing big things and helping a lot of people in this life. So I chose accordingly. I forgot the name of this oracle deck. It's an indie oracle deck. I got it years ago, like in 2020 or 2021. And I don't have the box because it's in storage, so I don't know the name of it. So I apologize, but I have the Enchanted Art Oracle, the Spirit Junkie Oracle, and the Cosmic Tarot. So let's go ahead and dive right into your message. Virgo. 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 Let's see, I'll turn them all over at the end. Virgo. Let's get this one. Virgo. See, this one wants to come out. And we'll get 3 to 4 tarot cards for you. What does Virgo need to know? Also, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on it, that's when it's meant to find you. Alrighty, loves, let's see. You have patience. Interesting. You have listened to the messages of your dreams. My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. You have death, the Empress, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Let me see what was at the base of your pile for this deck, because I feel like it is calling to me. You have truth. Ooh. Receptivity at the top. All right, my loves. So I just did a reading for Sagittarius. They won the Astro Roll dice before you did. And let me tell you, the messages are pretty connected here. So if you have Sagittarius in your big three, as well as Virgo, of course, then I definitely recommend checking that video as well. There's a very similar message here. So patience, listen to the messages of your dreams. This already is a very dreamy card for me, just because the roses coming in, it's almost like, also with the moon, it's a highly intuitive card here. Like messages are being almost funneled excuse me, funneled to you while you are sleeping. Listen to the messages of your dreams. Yeah, Spirit is definitely communicating with you while you are sleeping. So write down any dreams that you're having, even if it's like it doesn't make any sense at all. Write it down, whatever you can remember, and then you'd be surprised, like looking back on it like 3 months from now, 6 months from now, and seeing exactly what it meant. Use your intuition, my love. You are someone who is highly intuitive. So then you have, my friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. This is lovely. Like I said before, Sagittarius got a similar message to this, where right now the collective, a lot of us star seeds and light workers, are being called to not focus so much on the results and focus so much on like the progress we're having, but rather focusing on having fun with it. Nothing in this life is sustainable unless we are enjoying it, right? So if we are getting burnt out working on something and we're just waiting to see the results and we're holding on to it so tightly that we're not taking the time to really enjoy ourselves, that is going to lead to burnout very quickly. Have fun with it. Incorporate new ideas, incorporate things that you maybe before were too scared to incorporate. Let's say, for example, you're a content creator, right? And you're usually making one type of content and you're like, man, but I also like doing this. And I also enjoy, I don't know, let's say you, this is like a very specific example, but let's say you do like book talk or booktube and you really enjoy talking about books and you really love reading. I'm pulling this example because I myself am rediscovering my reading journey this year. I used to read so much when I was young. So much. Like I would be reading 3 or 4 books a month. And now as an adult, I like barely read. So I'm really, really making it a priority to get back into reading this year. But anyway, that was a little side story. Yeah, let's say you make book content and you also like paint or you also sing and you're like, man, I really want to share this part of myself, but nobody's gonna care because I'm doing this content and it's nothing to do with it. My love, if it's part of you, put it out there, Also, another example of my own life, for a long time, I felt like I had to separate my interests. It's like I had to have spirituality on one side and then I had to have like my art and creativity on the other side. They go hand in hand, let me tell you. Okay, so really this channel, I want to do all sorts of things, whatever interests me. So take that as inspiration for your own hobbies and things like that. You don't have to compartmentalize these things. If it's part of you, just let it out. You'd be surprised, okay? So I feel like there's definitely an integration of new ideas here and things that you wouldn't have tried before or wouldn't have allowed yourself to try before. And you're just kind of like playing around, having fun, incorporating new things, and then wow, it's like working out really, really well for you. Which Spirit is definitely trying to communicate to you in your dreams as well. So just like I said, pay big attention to that. All right, now let's get into your tarot cards. So you have Death, the Empress. So there is a major transformation going on here that definitely has to do with your self-image. Virgo is really stepping into a higher version of themselves. Look at this Empress card. I mean, she is a luxury like to the max here. She is feeling herself. She is loving herself. There is a strong connection to the earth here, to her intuition. You are really coming like back to yourself. You are not becoming someone new. You are coming back to the version of you that you've always wanted to be and always have been deep down. The Nine of Swords. This is an interesting Nine of Swords card because it's like the swords are flying in. So I feel like you all are recovering from a period in your life and have recovered recently. That's what this major transformation is about. This is not something that is just starting out. For a lot of you, I feel like it's something that's pretty much wrapped up at this point. But for a long time there, you were kind of a prisoner of your own thoughts, and the negativity and the negative self-talk and all of that would kind of come out of nowhere and hit you out of nowhere. A sadness would hit you out of nowhere. And you're not indulging that anymore because you know that doesn't serve you, okay? And I'm really proud of you, and Spirit is really proud of you for this transformation you've made. This big change that you've made to the way you think, the way you see the world, the way you see yourself. That is the main one here. You see yourself as this person now who is so amazing and so talented. And also it has a lot to do with physical confidence here too. Virgo is really loving themselves and feeling themselves this year. I feel like you're focused on your health journey. You're focused on your outward appearance. You're putting a lot of effort into yourself because you know that you deserve it and that you are worth it. There is a strong, very strong sense here of the divine feminine. The divine feminine is coming through in such a beautiful, beautiful way for you. And it's like you finally realize the beauty that you hold, not just on the inside, but on the outside as well. And you're really nurturing that and feeding into that because you know that you are worth it, my love, okay? And I'm just looking at my decks here for a second because I feel like there's almost like a message from the divine feminine that wants to come through. Let's get the Work Your Light Oracle for Virgo. I am going to talk a little bit more about these two cards here, but the divine feminine has a very strong message for you, Virgo. So I'm going to take this card. It was looking at me. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? So with the Nine of Swords, that's very important here as well. There's layers to this card and there's a different message here as well, but I just want to really quickly touch on this. You realized exactly who was triggering you and the things in your life that were triggering you, and you changed, okay? You made a huge positive transformation in your life to where things that in the past would trigger you and would kind of make you spiral downward. We don't like downward spirals here, only upward spirals. The things that were triggering you and making you doubt yourself, you really got to the root of that, and you have really made this huge shift in your mentality and your mindset in the last, I want to say in the last like 6 months. It really started a little bit earlier than that, but really the most profound change you have made have been in the last 6 months, 6 to 9 months here. And also what I was talking about the Empress here and the Mirror. I feel like the other message to do with this card is you are looking in the mirror and you are really liking what you see. You are seeing how the magnetism that you hold and the beauty that you hold, not just like on a physical level, but on a soul level, like you're really shining from the inside out here. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Now with the Four of Swords, this is the only card I haven't talked about. And that is just, like I said, really going with the Sagittarius message and the patience. This is a time for you to really indulge yourself, to take care of yourself, to continue feeding into this lovely version of you that is confident, that is at peace, that is happy, that is fulfilled, that is really nourishing the relationships and the people that care about you in your life. And this is just a time, look at these guys. They all laid their swords down and they're all having fun, like drinking, chatting with friends. They're like in an oasis in the desert. This is a time for you to exactly that, to enjoy, to be with friends and family, to have fun, do the things that make you happy, no matter how silly, goofy they seem. Let me tell you, my daughter is 2 years old, and sometimes I like play with her toys, even when she's not playing with one specifically, just because like my inner child craves that, you know, and it's fun. Have fun. Don't, you know, and I feel like this Virgo that I'm connecting with here doesn't care what anybody else thinks of them. They just want to do what makes them happy. So yeah. All right, my loves, a lot of different messages here came out for you, but it's all beautiful and I absolutely love this for you. Yeah, Spirit just wants you to let loose, have fun, indulge your inner child. They are very proud of the work you've been putting into yourself, and it will all be rewarded soon. There is a sense of almost preparing you The universe is preparing you to receive something huge and major here, Virgo, okay? I absolutely love this for you. There is definitely an excitement to your reading, and it's very fun. And yeah, it has been a pleasure to connect with you. Give this video a like, please, if you enjoyed it. If it resonated, subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.